What is Title 4D of the Social Security Act and why is it important? First, a bit of history. In 1935, the government created a program as the result of the Social Security Act called the Aid to Families with Dependent Children, or AFDC. It was put into place to primarily help children who had lost a parent. In the late 60s, after no-fault divorce became of the law of the land, the ensuing divorces resulted in, mostly women who were now on welfare and other forms of government support. The massive increase in welfare recipients threatened to bankrupt the states. In response, the government in 1975 created the Child Support Enforcement and Paternity Establishment Program, the CSE. They also inserted Part D into Title IV, which gives states matching funds for enforcement purposes, locating parents, establishing paternity, establishing child support awards, and collecting child support payments. Title 4D is broken up into three main parts: the administrative costs, which are the amounts they take out for all of OAG's efforts, grants for child support collection, and a federal incentive payment. There is also interest and other pieces, but these are the three main sections. When someone makes their child support payment through the Title 4D agency, it is usually by wage garnishment. The enforcement and collecting part of the requirement. The state sends notice to the federal government that it has enforced and collected. The federal government then sends money back to the state. This is everyone's tax dollars that are being sent to the Office of the Attorney General. After a while, the states started to realize that there were a lot of incentives to this program and came to rely on receiving those federal funds and reimbursements. Those funds were used to pay the OAG workers, reimburse other costs, and, if they collect a lot, a bonus. In order to maximize their reimbursement, they needed to collect as much money as possible. The way to do that was to ensure that one parent had as little time with the child as possible, so that they could pay more child support. Lawyers saw this as a way to increase their already $60 billion a year industry, and judges wanted to make sure that their retirement programs were well funded since they are paid through the state. Here's 2016's Title 4D data straight for the HHS.gov website. For Texas, $367 million in administrative costs. This pays for the 2,200 OAG employees. $324 million in grants for child support collections. And since Texas was so good at collecting, a $72 million bonus check. That's $763 million of your tax dollars. This is why lawyers, judges, legislators, and anyone involved in the industry will fight tooth and nail to keep equal shared parenting from passing. If you liked my video, please be sure to visit my website at pissedoffparent.com and YouTube channel.